Hi YouTube, it's Janelle here. In this video, I want to quickly talk about overdraft coverage and overdraft protection that you get at your bank. I noticed that a lot of people that I've been talking to through work and just also my family and stuff don't really truly understand the details of overdraft. So I want to just talk about it and just let you know the details so you can make a decision about whether it makes sense for you to have it or not. So overdraft protection is something that the bank will offer you when you sign up for a checking account or savings account. And basically it means that they're going to do what they can to help you so that you don't overdraw your account. So what that means is you got your debit card, you're about to make a purchase, but you don't have enough money to buy that thing that you're about to buy in your account. So your account, if you buy it, will go below zero. Now, usually you would think if you go to buy something and your card doesn't have enough money on it, then they should tell you straight up, no, you cannot buy this thing because you don't have enough money in your account. But if you have overdraft protection or overdraft coverage, there'll be a few different things that they might do to help you to still be able to buy that thing that you clearly don't have enough money to be buying in the first place. So what they would do is they would either let you buy the thing and then your account will go below zero and the bank will still let the transaction go through. And then later on, your account will be in the negative and they will also charge you a fee. Usually it's like $34 or $36. It depends on the specific bank that you have. But they'll charge you something in the 30s, right? Then there's the other option that if you link your checking account to a savings account or to another type of account, that they would take money from another account that you have and move it to your checking account so that the debit card all of a sudden does have enough money to make that purchase. So they might move like 50 bucks or something. If you're trying to buy something for $15, they'll move 50 bucks, put it in your checking account so your debit card transaction goes through, and now you have $35 left. But then they charge you a fee because they just did you a favor and they were looking out for you. They moved your money from one account to the other, which is something that technically you should be doing because you should be keeping an eye on your account. So because they did you that favor, they have to charge you. And usually this could be a $12 fee or $15 fee. It depends, again, on the bank that you use. The point here, though, is if you look at some of the research out there, some of the news and the studies and articles that you find on Google or wherever you get your news, you'll see that last year in 2017, banks made over $35 billion in profits just off of fees that they charge people. So I'm specifically talking about overdrafting fees. So that means that we're looking at a whole bunch of people who don't have enough money to buy things on a day-to-day basis. And instead of figuring out a way to help people, we're going to charge them when they don't have enough money. That to me just doesn't make sense because banks and companies are making money off of people who don't have any money. And that just seems like it's just wrong. It doesn't make sense. But the thing is that people don't understand it and they hear protection. I want to be protected. That sounds like a good thing. Like I want protection. So they ask you, do you want to opt in to overdraft protection? So you make sure that you don't overdraw your account. And you go, oh yeah, of course. So then they check the box. But they cannot give you coverage, overdraft coverage and overdraft protection unless you say you want it. That means you have to opt in. You have to say yes when you create a bank account. Most people do because they don't understand what it really means. So if you have overdraft protection or overdraft coverage in your account and you want to keep it, it might be because you want to make sure that if you write a check or if you're about to use your debit card for something, you want to make sure that it does go through. But that means that you need to be okay with getting charged a $12 fee for them moving your money or a $34, $35 fee for them putting the money where it wasn't, and then you have to pay it all later. So this is just something that you have to be aware of. I don't have a problem with anybody who chooses to use it. I just want to make sure that you're making an informed decision because too many people out there, in my opinion, have this and then they look at all these fees in their account and they're confused. Why are they charging me $12? Why are they charging me $36? I don't get it. And it's because you didn't understand what you opted into when you were asked if you want to protect your account. So just know what's going on here. The other thing that's really important to understand is that they can charge you these fees up to 4 times a day. So that means $36 4 different times. So if you use your debit card once and you don't have enough money and it still goes through, you're not going to realize that you don't have money on your debit card anymore because you just bought something. So say you buy something else, you buy 3 or 4 different things that day, you can get charged up to $144 in fees on top of the amount of money that you owe for the things that you're buying. So now your account is in the red, like almost $200 or more. That is nuts that people who are already struggling to bank in this country and in the world, that would be the situation that they would be put in. So I mean, I personally don't use overdraft protection, don't have overdraft coverage, because I just feel like if I ever get to the point where my debit card has $4 on it and I'm trying to buy something that costs $10, I'm gonna swipe my debit card, and it might be embarrassing, but I will much prefer the teller, the person who's selling me something, to say, sorry, miss, your debit card was declined. It's embarrassing in the moment, but you know what? Is better than paying $36 later or more because I didn't know, I wasn't aware, and the bank helped me out in that moment and then later on charged me for it. So I personally would not like to be charged those fees. So hopefully this helps you to understand overdraft coverage, overdraft protection. Obviously, don't just take my word for it. Go online and do some more research, because it is really important for you to understand, the bank that you have, what are the fees they're charging you, what are the things that they offer you, and is it really worth it for you? Does it make sense for you given your situation? You might decide yes, you might decide no, but the point is you'll have made an informed decision later once you know more details. That's all I have for you guys. This video is short and sweet, but as always, you guys can follow me on social media, show me some love on there, like, click, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. You can always reach out to me if you want to send me a private message at missbehelpful@gmail.com. I respond to every single email. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel now. Until next time, peace.